I've been married now 10 years almost. Thank you. Still don't have any kids though, because my wife does not want to have any kids. Yeah, jackpot! That guy knows. Those ladies are hard to find. I really don't want kids. Like when I found out cell phone radiation lowers your sperm count, I got a second phone for my. Verizon wireless birth control plan. It's a good one. It's a friends and no family plan. I really like my nights and weekends free. What's wrong with that shit? Fuck you! Clever as hell! I never thought of that shit. I don't know if I have the temperament for kids, I guess, I don't know. My father-in-law really wants grandkids, though, so he's trying to trick me into it. He tried this one on me at Thanksgiving. He said, son, don't you want someone to carry on your legacy? Legacy? What's this kid supposed to do? Bounce a check in an adult bookstore? Carrying on the family name. I can't be a dad. I don't have the stuff to be a dad. I don't even have a man cave. You gotta get one of those, I guess, when you get middle age, right? You gotta get your man cave. A buddy of mine bought a house, and his wife let him have the basement. He's all excited. He's like, you gotta come downstairs every Sunday. We're watching every football game in the man cave, bro! In the man cave! Settle down, Travis. Man cave? You just seized control of 1/16 of the house that you own half of. Big man! You just graduated from living in your mom's basement to living in your son's mom's basement. A man cave, that's a panic room. So me and the wife, we agree on all the big stuff, the important stuff, kids, money, all that, you know. Except for one thing, and it's a big one. My wife does not eat meat because she feels bad about killing the little baby animals. Yeah, I'm not vegetarian. Causes a little friction with my lady, though. But it gave me a great idea. I'm going to open up a vegetarian compromise restaurant. And we're still going to serve meat, but only the parts the animals can afford to live without. Have the world's saddest petting zoo. People regretting their dinner. Oh, damn it. Feel bad about that chicken. Now, we have an agreement. I can still cook meat in our house, but we have to do all of our grocery shopping at the hippie co-op grocery store? Jesus Christ. You go to buy a jar of olives, it's like $8. But the whole reason it's $8, there's a little sticker on the label. It says like, no Malaysian children were harmed in the making of these. Which is great, you know? But $8? It's either that, you go down to Cub Foods, you get the $2 sad Malaysian kid olive. You feel like a jackass all day long. Meet me in the middle, co-op, what about like $5 olives? And the Malaysian kids just kind of hate their jobs like the rest of us. That's fair trade. Next time you're in one of those co-ops, do me a favor. Take the Bryan Miller challenge. Go to the pharmacy section. Try to find any drug that will cure any human being of any illness known to man. You can't do it? Not that little hippie apothecary. It's all potions and crystals and shit. I guys had a headache and they sent me home with a tea made out of Cat Stevens beer trees. Didn't work. So I was telling my buddy about my co-op troubles. I was complaining a little bit. And this is what he said to me. He goes, man, you got first world problems. Yeah, that's true. That's accurate. You know what else is a first world problem, though? Is every time you try to just talk about your minor daily frustrations, some superior, enlightened douchebag's got to put it all into perspective for you. It's not happening elsewhere. I guarantee you some guy doesn't show back up to his house in the Sudan. He's like, oh my God, my entire village has been destroyed in this endless civil war. And his idiot friend's like, well, third world problems, bro. What are you gonna do? You got third world problems. It's not helpful. And yeah, I've got first world problems. I live in the first world. I think that's the kind of problems I'm supposed to have. Like, how weird would it be if I was up here like, don't you guys hate it when the tribal warlords keep stealing your rice rations? The neighborhood you live in. You should move. And there's a lot of terrible things that can only happen to you in the first world. You could get in a jet ski accident. You could drown in a jacuzzi. Somebody could beat you to death with an iPad. Just like all your money could fall on you. Oh shit. That's a first world problem. And nobody gives a shit about the second world. I never heard somebody bring it up one time. I didn't know what the second world is. I assume it's Canada. This is like the first world, but it's a lot more denim, you know? Second world problem's like, no, son of a bitch, I spilled my maple syrup on my moose! Second world problems, bro. I'm actually originally from Kentucky. That might be the second world. Possibly. People think Kentucky's a stupid state, you know. They think the whole state is dumb. I mean, it is. You're right. But see, they're just assuming. I know that for a fact. I went to elementary school down there. I did the research. I remember second grade learning about the first president of the United States, which in Kentucky they pronounce George Washington. Ward. That's my second grade teacher, Mrs. Reynolds. How come it's pronounced Washington? Well, it's spelled wash. W-A-S-H. And she said to me, that's because the R is silent. No. It's not. I can hear it. How do you mean the R is invisible? Only letters can do that. Unless that's some third grade shit, that sounds hard. Yeah. Kentucky's weird. There's more deer than people in Kentucky. They're everywhere. Like every 10 feet, we got one of those like triangular yellow signs with the little deer jumping on it, you know? But what weirds me out is we have those same yellow triangular signs for Amish people. Have you ever seen one of those signs, like the little family on the boat? It weirds me out. Because when the deer population gets real thick and they start causing a lot of traffic accidents, we hunt those sons of bitches. You know, I'm just saying, if the Amish start causing a lot of wrecks, you're going to see a guy up in a tree stand dangling a hot loaf of sourdough bread over the road. He's out there doing Amish calls. Jebediah! Jebediah! It's all covered in Amish urine. You can't grow with that. That's gross. You can grow with that. That's gross. Yeah, I moved from Kentucky to Minneapolis 8 years ago. Moved into the Cedar Riverside neighborhood over there in the south. Yeah, it's a little stabby over there. Poquito stabby, just a bit. You know it's a bad neighborhood because it's the kind of place where when you drive through it, your first reaction is to turn down the radio. I don't know what that is. You're in a bad neighborhood. It's like, oh boy, this is bad. Focus, everybody. Check your blind spots. Maybe you just don't want people to hear you listening to NPR. That's like the cry of a wounded gazelle. The grocery store across the street from our apartment, there was a triple murder. Or as we call it in our old neighborhood, an extra murder. Turned out it was a gang killing. It's crazy. I called my dad down in Kentucky. I told him there was gang members living on our street. He had some great advice for me. He said, son, don't worry. Just remember, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Dad, I think that's bears. I don't think it works the same way. Oh man, we forgot to tie our food up in the tree. There's gang members everywhere. Knocked over all the trash cans. It's worth living in a bad neighborhood though, because you get to see funny shit for free all the time. There's a Chinese takeout place in my neighborhood. They fold their menu up and they would stick in a screen door. But the last piece of paper in the screen door, not a Chinese takeout menu, it was a letter saying that a level 3 sex offender moved into our neighborhood. Oh no. Didn't say if he delivered or anything. Go door to door and hand it all the letters. They might as well just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Hire him over at the Chinese place. He's already doing all the walking. And he can bring me my fortune or my Chinese dinner, my Kung Pao, and the fortune cookie will say like, a wise man keeps his children away from 125 Washington Avenue. Spooky tip, all right. I like it up here. When I moved from Kentucky, all my friends were like, dude, why would you move to Minnesota? It's so much better down here. It's so much better in the South. No, it's not. The North is way better than the South. Yeah, we had a little contest in the 1800s to settle this. Pretty definitive ending to that one. Minnesota's great. I love it. I've lived all over. It's the only state I've lived in where I've heard somebody say something like, this Jell-O's too spicy. Well, people told me the snow and the cold would drive me nuts, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. I do get a little down in the winters, though, because the days are so short up here. It's dark really early, you know? I get depressed.
Yeah, September to like June.
Don't worry, everybody. Trump Connie's in charge of the calendar. Don't worry. depressing. I got real down last winter, so I had to go see a psychologist about it. And she said, "Oh, you've got the sad." Yeah, thanks, I know. Can I see your degree? Is this like a DeVry thing? Or... She said, "No, you have seasonal affective disorder. You need to do some indoor exercises to get your endorphin levels back up. I recommend jumping rope." So I got a prescription strength jump rope. It's a Nike jump rope. It's made for a man. It's made by Nike so an adult man can jump over. Never used it. So like 2 months go by, I'm out $30, still depressed. Now I have a rope. It's just sitting on the shelf, right on the box. It says, "Just do it." Pretty intense. I like it up here. I travel around a lot. I've been to most of the states. Minnesota's, I know it sounds like bullshit. It's my favorite one. I love it up here.
Bullshit.
No, I do. I used to live in Illinois. Trust me, it's fucking bad. Guaranteed. We've had 9 consecutive governors go to jail, so it's pretty good. Fucked up state, you guys. Spoiler alert. I've been to all. I've been to, say, the worst state. That's probably North Dakota, I think. It is. They super suck. Sorry, it's the worst. But they know that. I think they're going to move up in the rankings because they got this whole new tourism slogan. North Dakota, come as a guest. Leave as a legend. It's basically what they're saying is North Dakota. Just show up. You'll probably be the coolest guy here. It's fine, you know. I was down in Texas recently. I like Texas a lot. That's fun. At least everything's bigger in Texas. So while I'm down there, I like to take all my dick pics. Got that Christmas card done early this year. That's good. You just gotta have fun anyway. That's what I've learned. Doesn't matter where you are, it's what you're doing and who you're with. I was in Peoria, Illinois last summer. Had the best weekend of my summer. It was great. Because while I was down there, I was working at the club there, and some of the other comics got together. And they took me out to my first black strip club. I'm never going back to a white strip club. Ever again. It's so much better, you guys. It's so much better. Right when I walked in the door, I got to answer the question. Like, what would make 50 black dudes simultaneously stop staring at a naked lady? Yeah, the answer's me walking into a black strip club. What's the white woman from the library doing here? It was great, you know, but I never knew all this time that white strippers were terrible at their jobs. No offense or anything, but I thought it was like a corporate party or something. But it's true though, white strippers, they just hold on to the pole and they do like slow motion aerobics, like some yoga bullshit. It's not impressive. The black strippers, on the other hand, they got moves. They are talented, man. They do that twerking thing. They like pop their hips forward, you know, and their butt cheeks smack together, and they clap. They clap with their asses. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Right off in the club, there was like 3 dancers doing it all at the same time. It sounded like somebody just won a golf tournament. I was very excited, you know, because if somebody in the room did win a golf tournament, it was probably me. Just a numbers game right there, guys. That's the I'm having a good 2016. Having a good time. Hope you are too. Had a rough 2015. Got my house foreclosed. That sucked. But don't worry, I don't have nearly enough money to buy a house to have it get foreclosed. I'm actually renting a house from a guy who can't afford to own a house. I think that's as poor as it gets. I think that's the bottom. But he didn't pay his bills. So the bank took the house back over, and they wanted to resell it. But my wife and I were still living in there for 6 months. We still had the lease. So the bank gave a key to this realtor, Lisa Dunn from Medina Remax. So they gave the key to Lisa Dunn from Medina Remax, and she started coming, bringing tours into the house 15, 20 times a day, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I was like, man, we're trying to live here. Can we set up like an open house? We'll work with you. And she said, no, legally, I can come in as often as I want to, and there's nothing you can do about it. I said, all right. Yeah, I'm a comedian. I have all day to think about this shit. So what I decided I would do was just wallpaper the entire apartment in pornography. And then just answer the door with my dick out. Come on in, Lisa, I'll give you the tour. I told my wife my plan, and she said, no, you are an adult. You gotta treat this like an adult. You gotta call a lawyer. So I called a lawyer, told him my predicament, and they said, ooh, that's tricky. Legally, she's right. She can come in your house as often as she wants to during business hours. All that you can do is exercise your free speech to the maximum extent of the law. Are you telling me to answer the door with my dick out? He said, that's exactly what I'm telling you to do. 2 lawyers told me to take my dick out. So, on advice of counsel, gave it a whirl. Turns out you only got to do it 1 time. Dedicate that joke to Lisa Dunn from Medina Realty. Fuck you, Lisa! Fuck you! Oh, 1 man, motherfucking yelp. Good year. I was watching the Olympics back. I get mad at the Olympics a little bit. It's not the sport part of it, it's just that every couple of years when the Olympics come around, there's always the same news story about how all the sex that the athletes are having at the Olympic Village, you know? Every time. And this year the big thing was they gave 450,000 condoms to the athletes in the Olympic Village. And all I can think is, why in the hell are we giving these people condoms? We have the most genetically superior human beings from every country of the world staying in a dorm for 2 weeks. We can have a new race of super people in 8.5 months. The Olympics should be a condom-free zone. And quite frankly, if you don't have the patience and the dexterity and the timing to pull out, you do not deserve to represent your country. 450,000 condoms. This is a gross mismanagement of our birth control technology. I'd be way happier if there was a news story like 450,000 condoms donated to the Kenny Chesney concert. Sorry, dude, we gotta skim that gene pool every now and then. Fucking leaves off the top, you know? 450,000 condoms, I did the math, that's 43 condoms per athlete. 43 condoms would last me until the next Olympics. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, they're 43 condoms, they're having sex 43 times, they're having way more sex than they are doing whatever their stupid event is. We should just cut out the middle, man. Make that an event. It's good TV, you know? We call it like radical gymnastics. Plus then you get to hear Bob Costas deliver some blowhardy sermon about how nobody does missionary anymore. Let's imagine how smug those medal winners would be. They'd be so cocky. They'd be at the party afterwards like, hey man, you got a gold medal there. That's cool. What'd you do? Ping pong? Rock on, bro. That's awesome. Me? This is just a bronze. And fucking... I mean, you know, men synchronized.